This is AI Command App news for Wednesday, June 10th. The stories moving markets and reshaping how businesses operate. We start with the markets because today they're flashing red. U.S. stock futures fell after the United States launched strikes against Iran in response to the downing of a military helicopter. The Dow had already shed 500 points on Wednesday following comments from President Trump, and a fragile U.S.-Iran truce now teeters. Silver and oil whipsawed on the news. But the bigger event for investors is the data on deck, the Consumer Price Index. Headline inflation is expected to top 4%, and this report sets the tone for the very first Federal Reserve meeting under new chair Kevin Warsh. Why it matters: a hot CPI, plus a geopolitical shock, plus an untested Fed chair, is exactly the combination that keeps rate cuts off the table. For business leaders, that means the cost of capital stays high, and every AI infrastructure bet now gets priced against tighter money. Which brings us to story 2. The AI build-out is starting to strain the balance sheet. Supermicro stock tumbled after the company announced a $7 billion equity raise to fund its AI server orders. Oracle stock has surged on AI hype, and now, ahead of earnings, it has to actually deliver the data center revenue to match. Even Broadcom's CEO unnerved the company's biggest AI backers with a rattling strategic pivot. The one bright spot, Taiwan Semiconductor, reported May sales up 30%, keeping it on pace for its targets. The takeaway for investors: the picks and shovels names are still selling shovels, but the market is finally asking who's going to pay for all of this and when. Story 3. Apple finally made its AI move at its developer conference, and Wall Street wasn't impressed. Apple unveiled a long-awaited overhaul of Siri, powered in part by a new partnership with Google and Nvidia for its most advanced model yet. The reaction? Apple shares slid. Jim Cramer's verdict was telling: Apple is an own, don't trade. The lesson for the C-suite: even the most valuable company on earth can't ship AI on a slide deck. Markets now want working products and clear economics, not promises. Story 4, and this is the one operators should watch closest. JPMorgan Chase says it plans to deploy more powerful AI agents across the bank this year. CNBC's read is the key insight. Long-running AI agents are finally clearing the security and governance hurdles that have slowed enterprise adoption. When the largest bank in America decides agents are safe enough to run at scale, the rest of the market follows. Investors are already pricing it. Cloudflare was singled out this week as a prime beneficiary of the shift to agentic AI, but notice the gating factor. It wasn't capability, it was governance. Control and data ownership are what unlock AI at scale. And that theme ran through the rest of the day's news. The European Commission took the rare step of ordering Meta to restore free WhatsApp access for rival AI assistants, an emergency antitrust measure to stop one platform from locking competitors out. Anthropic released Claude Fable 5, its first publicly available top-tier model, shipping with guardrails that block high-risk cybersecurity and biology queries. And the cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike warned that China-based entities are escalating AI espionage, accounting for more than half of state-sponsored cyber attacks on tech firms hunting for AI assets. Put it together, and the through line is clear. The AI story in 2026 is no longer about raw capability. It's about money, control, and trust. Who funds the infrastructure, who governs the agents, and who owns the data they run on. The businesses that win won't be the ones with the flashiest demo. They'll be the ones who own their stack. That's your AI news for today from AI Command App for you.